Hey guys, yeah, it is package opening time. Actually ordered this package yesterday, of course the day I was let go, but mainly because of the fact that, as I mentioned in my video, I was paid out. So I don't know whether or not that means I got one more check coming or not, because I know the payout equaled up to about, I think what would have been the current week I was in, or something like that, or the previous week, and of course my vacation time. So I'm probably having one more check coming. I'm not really sure just yet. We will see. Now, with that said, though, I decided to kind of treat myself a little bit since, hey, this is money that, yes, I did earn. I didn't expect it to come the way it did, but yet, here we are. But what is the package? Well, this actually is one half of the order I made that I'll be getting the rest this week. I think I'll be getting one more package that connects to one of the things in here on Tuesday, if not sooner. And then the other one I'll be getting to open, for you guys here on YouTube. I'll be getting that, and it's basically going to be pretty much another one of these, but a little bit of a hint. It's going to have a certain Princess of the Night, on it, hopefully. Excuse me. And these are things I've been holding back on because of the fact that, well, my money, it's been good, but hasn't been as much as I would want. Mostly because I've had to use daily pay to pretty much, pretty much figure out, okay, where am I going to go with this and everything. Now, the other plan eventually, depending on what happens Friday, is I'm going to get another laptop, to go along with this, um, and I think I got it at a good price, hopefully. So yeah, I'll be getting another one to go along with this. So I'll have two. One in the plan basically is, if I go through with that, the plan basically is one. I'll be doing a lot with this basically. I'll be doing a lot with this. Still, it's going to be my creative. The other one I'll use as creative, but I'll also mainly use like kind of a look up kind of thing and all that. So we'll see what happens. But I'm going to have two laptops if things work out the way they're supposed to. But what is this, you might ask? That, again, the other package that comes Tuesday, if not tomorrow, at the earliest, is connected to. Well, again, like I said, this, well, not like I said, but basically this is something that honestly, and I think I may have hinted at this before during the room tours, but this is something that's going to help me with my comic. Part of it, the packages, this one and the one coming tomorrow or Tuesday, is going to help me organize-wise with my comics. In other words, make a little bit more room on my shelf so I can add more than just my comics on there in the long run. And it's something I may go back to on occasions because I got so many comics. But if this does what I think it's going to do, then I will have enough space on there to add more to the shelves and probably clear up some areas around here to do other things with in the future. But what is this? What is the package? What's the first of three, basically? Well, let's find out. Whoa, shoot. Woo. Okay. I think it's about right. So the first thing here, this is something that I've had my eyes on for a couple of months. As a lot of you guys know, when you saw the room tours, including the more recent one here that I filmed in 4K, basically I have a lot of comics, a lot of Sonic comics. So I want to have an easier way to organize them as well as kind of get access to them. And these here are significant ways of doing that. Right here. These are comic book storage sleeves. These are 50 sleeves, if you will. That's not all the comics. It's not going to cover all the comics I have just yet. But if the other thing that I'm getting on Tuesday, if not tomorrow at the earliest, has some sleeves with it, then I will be covering a majority of my comics with that. What this will do basically is, like I said, it'll help me organize it better. And in case you guys are probably guessing already what that other part is that's coming, yes, it is a binder. And if the binder has some additional sleeves and everything, like I said, I should be able to get a majority of my comics organized, hopefully, to really fit in with that. Now there are other ones like this. I might have to rebuy more eventually down the line. But over time, my plan is to make sure all my comics are organized into one little folder so that I have a little bit more space on my shelves to put things like, let's say, figures and stuff like that. Kind of think along the lines of what Linkara has in the background of his reviews on the top of the fourth wall. He has it he kind of has it in a way to where he has his comics, his trade paperbacks in one area, but he also has room and space for other stuff as well. But yeah, that's basically the plan for these and some other things down the line. So yeah, comic book sleeves, gonna put these to use very, very soon. And what's the other thing? Well, I'll put it this way. You all know, if you follow my channel for this long, I'm a big fan of Eric W. Schwartz, mostly the Sabrina comics. Well, he's basically known for doing more than just Sabrina. He's got a little side project that takes place in the Sabrina continuity, but is more very adult oriented. Let's just put it this way: it's more very adult, triple X oriented in a sense, but it takes place in the Sabrina universe, and it's kind of along the lines of, think about that proposed spin-off of Hey Arnold that people were talking about. That I think Jordan Benj once recently talked about. What was it? The Partakians or something like that. Basically, Helga's family. The long story short, that pitch for that spin-off was going to be very adult oriented. It's going to be basically like a primetime show, more adult oriented, more adult focused, stuff like that. Characters were going to be aged up and everything, and basically it was going to focus on more mature tones and everything along the lines, more so than Hey Arnold did. But it would also take place or be within the continuity of Hey Arnold. The same can go here with Fur After Dark. Fur After Dark is in the same continuity as Sabrina. Yes, Sabrina is a very much adult comic book, webcomic, if you will, but it's also kind of at times meant for all ages, depending on the story. But it's very more, like a Simpsons-like deal, but not taking it a step too far. However, Fur After Dark takes it that next level. Basically, it's triple X, NC-17, rated X material within a PG-13, borderline R, but mostly PG-13, PG-oriented continuity. That's basically Sabrina. So, what is it that I got that ties into all of that? How about, and I don't know if I could show this without getting copyrighted, how about Tales from Fur After Dark? That's right, Tales from Fur After Dark. Just trying to make sure I could show this baby. But yeah, this is basically Tales of Fur After Dark. And what this is it is a collection of a lot of the adult Fur After Dark oriented stories that Eric W. Schwartz did. That's right. These are a lot of the stories that he did. And I don't know if you could read the list there, but that is the list, basically. That is the list right there of all the stories in there. That is the list. So if you follow Fur After Dark, this is basically a collection of a lot of the stories and short stories, that they've done throughout its run, if you will. a lot of the short stories that it did uh, throughout its run. And yeah, if you go to certain other websites and everything that might post these for free, uh, yeah, you may not get all the contents. May just get a little bit, but long story short, you'll get plenty of it. you know, if you don't get it like right off the bat, if you know what I mean. If I check something here for a second, okay, just making sure I'm within the context of 4K's limit here of 14 minutes. But yeah, basically that's what Fur After Dark really is. It is essentially, basically more adult-oriented triple X, rated X material within the confines of the PG-13 Sabrina Online continuity. So yeah, it's within those contexts and everything. Um, so yeah, if you ever want to check these things out, in the long run and all that, you know, I would definitely recommend looking into this book because it's got a collection of the stories that he's worked on, as well as a little side stuff, here and there that kind of deals with, I guess you could say, certain fetishes that Zigzag gets herself involved in, if you will. Kind of little journal entries. Yeah, these are little journal entries by Zigzag, apparently. So, so yeah, let's see. Yeah, these are journal entries, and they're mostly known as Zigzag Monster Hunter or something like that. So, yeah, these are little entries that she has in here, and if you're ever interested in it, my honest opinion, like I said, just check it out. You might enjoy what you see. But anyway, though, guys, that's pretty much gonna do it for my package opening for today. The first package opening I've done in 4K, I believe. Well, actually, the second one, I should say. No, actually, it's the first one I've done in 4K in a long time. But yeah, just to show you what I got there. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. Comment if you like. Love to hear from each and every one of you on this as I try to find my remote here somewhere, wherever I put it. And until next time, guys, I will talk to you all later. Take care. God bless. Comment in the live chat or below.